I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you don't already own a plunger, it's not too late to buy a plunger. It's time for Fantastic Voyage Improv, live from our living rooms to your computer screens. Please welcome to the stage your host for this evening, me! Hi. I gotta pause that. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fantastic Voyage Improv. I'm Steve. I'm your host. We're going to be doing some fun tonight. We do Unprov, which is unscripted, unrehearsed, unrefined, unedited, undignified, unprofessional, It's funny! It's funny. Funny has an un in it too. So what we're going to be doing is getting suggestions from you guys via the chat. And we're going to take those suggestions, play the games you see on the screen right now, and make them hilarious. So if the suggestions are great, the show will be great. If the suggestions are crap, the show will be great. Either way, you win. So that's what we're going to be doing. Welcome to the stage, your players for tonight. Give it up for Zachary. Yay!
Oh, hello, I'm here.
Keep it going for Bill.
Hello.
And for TV's Matt Alto.
And
hey, good to see y'all.
Coming at you from his new location, it's Blake. Hello, Blake. And helping us out in the chat tonight, getting all the suggestions for us, is going to be the lovely and talented Becca. Yay! Okay, we're all here, we're all together, you're all there. We're gonna have some fun with a game that we call Try That On for Size Social. So what's gonna happen is, in a second, we're gonna get an action or an activity from somebody in the comments, and then these players will take turns coming up with, we'll do that action or activity and come up with a new way to describe what they're doing. I'm doing this right? I never know whether I'm starting this game right or not. Am I good? Okay, cool. All right. And if they don't have something fun to say, if I don't like what they have to say, if they stumble or stammer or mess it up like I'm messing this up, I'm going to kick them off and we're going to get a new one and do it again. Okay? Okay, cool. So Becca, what is an action or an activity we can have these folks do?
Sledding.
Okay, you guys are going to be sledding.
I'm sledding. Try that on for size.
I'm not very good at dancing. Try that on for size.
I'm breaking a disc in my back. Try that on for size.
I'm a scary monster. Try that on for size.
I'm dodging mutant flies. Try that on for size.
I'm prospecting gold. Try that on for size.
I'm gonna buy a basketball with all the tickets I win for whacking these moles. Try that on for size.
I'm drilling for oil. Try that on for size.
I'm pulling a back muscle. Try that on for size.
No. Sorry, Bill. Matt already did the back problems one, so one stop you there. Sorry, gotta stop you. All right, and if I can do this without my Google Home jumping in and interrupting me, again, that would be great. Becca, what is another action or an activity that we can have these folks do?
Nose picking.
Ooh, the audience is chipper tonight. You guys are gonna be nose picking, and we started with Bill last time, so we'll start with Blake this time.
I'm picking my nose. Try that on for size.
I'm doing the COVID test with my finger. Try that on for size.
I have a dimple in my nose. Try that on for size.
I'm prospecting for gold. Try that on for size.
I'm watching Bill steal my joke. Try that on.
All right. Bill stole the joke. So that's where it
Well
ends.
played.
Classic joke stealer.
How about another activity, Becca?
Braiding hair.
I'm gonna assume I heard braiding hair, not breeding hair. Braiding hair, and Matt will begin this round.
I'm braiding hair. Try that on for size.
I'm making a holiday card from scratch. Try that on for size.
I'm knitting. Try that on for size.
I'm doing the itsy bitsy spider. Try that on for size.
I'm nailing this job interview to be the governor's ASL interpreter. Try that on for size.
I'm deciding which wire to cut. Try that on for size.
I'm choking some cheddar. Try that on for size.
I'm kneading the world's smallest pizza dough. Try that on for size.
I am coming to terms with my carpal tunnel syndrome. Try that on for size.
I'm choking my chicken. Try that on for size.
Oh, come on, Zach. That was kind of the same Bill that the kind of the same joke that Bill made.
I know, it was great.
Joking cheddar, though. All right, let's get one more action or activity, Becca.
Itching.
Itching?
Yep.
Itching. All right. You guys are itching, starting with Zachary.
I'm itching. Try that on for size.
Ooh. Try that on for size.
It's an alien. Try that on for size.
Well, this hair won't grow on its own. Try that on for size.
I'm gonna get a bunch of electricity to shock you. Try that on for size.
I'm like trying to tickle myself. Try that on for size.
I'm wearing one of those old-fashioned weight loss fat jiggly belts. Try that on for size.
I don't care if there's bugs. I need more meth. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to do surgery on myself. Try that on for size.
I'm giving myself a manicure. Try that on for size.
My appendix has got to be in here somewhere. Try that on for size.
Oh, Blake. Zach found your appendix and he was trying to take it out himself. It's fine.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, that was Try That On for Size Social. That was the social version of our popular Try That On for Size game. We're going to move on to a game now called A-B Scene, and for this one, I'm going to need Blake and Zach to stay out. Bill and Matt, you guys can step back. You guys will have your scene coming up later. For A-B Scene, what's going to happen is they're going to go through the scene. Everything they say in the scene is going to start with the next letter of the alphabet. And they're going to go back and forth, switching letters until they get all the way back around to where they started. So for this scene, I'm going to need a relationship.
Santa and a kid.
Ooh, Santa and a kid. Let's see who does what. And I need a letter for them to start with.
Z.
You guys are starting with the letter Z.
Zachary, have you been a good boy this year?
Are you Santa?
Boy, howdy.
Can I have a duck and a pony and a Rock'em Sock'em Robots and 3 computers?
Don't ask for more than you need now, Zachary.
Everyone at school has 30 computers. I only have 1.
For you, 1 computer is enough.
Gosh golly, anything you say, Santa. I just want to be your best friend.
Ho, ho, ho. Santa's already got lots of friends.
I can do it too. Ho, ho, ho. I don't have many friends besides you, Santa.
Just keep being yourself. I'm sure you'll make more friends.
keep on being myself. That's what my dad always says, but he doesn't visit very often.
Let me tell you about my father. He was an angry man. And so I had to look for joy in other places. And I found it within my own heart. And I share that joy through the magic of Christmas.
My father doesn't have a job.
Now, not having a job is not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh my gosh, Santa, it's just that our family's very poor, and I just don't think I'm gonna get what I want this year for Christmas.
Please just try to calm down and get off my lap so other children can come visit.
Quit patronizing me, Santa, and quit trying to push me off to somebody else. I'm a person, and you've got to deal with my issues.
Really, it's not that Santa doesn't like you, it's that Santa's lap is very sore.
Sure, that's what the last Santa at the last mall said.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Don't go spreading rumors.
Usually, Santa gives me a candy cane. Where are all your candy canes?
Very well. Here you go.
What? This is a peppermint candy cane. I want a Jolly Rancher candy cane.
Exactly what do you think I am? Made out of candy canes? I'm not made out of candy canes.
You aren't even Santa. You smell like licorice and sadness.
Zachary, you are so on the naughty list.
No.
That was pretty spot on from every encounter with Mall Santa that I've ever had. I don't know about you guys. All right, we are contractually obligated by the gods of the internet to tell a joke if we have a comedy show. We've got to tell at least one joke, and we only know one joke, and it goes like this. 185 blanks walk into a bar. The bartender, for some reason or another, can't serve those blanks, and the blanks say the punchline. You guys are going to fill in the blanks, and we will all fill in the punchline, okay? So, Becca, what is our first 185 suggestion of this evening?
Mall cop.
Mall cop.
A 185 mall cops walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we can't serve mall cops." And the mall cops are like, "Oh man, we are appalled blart by that."
185 mall cops walking in the bar, and the bartender said, "I don't think you're really cops." And the cops say, "Oh, this is my mall badge. This is my mall squad car, and I'm gonna read you your mall Miranda rights."
All right, I think I'm going to put that suggestion out to pastor, and we'll just put that on the list of things that we're never going to take as a suggestion again.
Good
How about the other
segue.
one?
Cheese slices.
Cheese slices.
100.
Matt might need to join us from the submarine.
Uh-huh.
What?
Matt, if you can hear us, you're breaking up quite badly.
185 cheese slices walk into the bar, and the bartender says, what kind of beer will you have? And the cheese slices say, I'll have anything craft.
185 cheese slices walk into a bar, see, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve cheese slices today. And the cheese slices go, that's all right, you'll Swiss us when we're gone.
Check it out. 185 cheese slices walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve you cheese slices here. So the cheese slices leave. And then a little while later, the cheese slices come back in disguise. And the bartender immediately says, come on, you're the cheese slices. You know, what are you thinking? And the cheese slices go, man, we can never get anything past your eyes.
185 cheddar cheese slices walk into a bar, and the bartender says, well, I guess I will serve you. You guys are looking extra sharp.
Check it out. 185 cheese slices walk into an Irish bar, and the bartender says, oh, I'm sorry, I can't serve you tonight. You know, it's couples night. And the cheese slices say, damn, and here we are, American singles.
185 cheese slices walk into the bar, and the bartender says, what do you have? And the cheese slices say, you cheddar give me a beer, that would be Gouda.
185 cheese slices walk into a bar. See, perhaps it's an Irish bar even. And the bartender says, I'm sorry, we aren't serving cheese slices tonight. This is a dairy-free zone. And the cheese slices are like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll bring back. That's the joke, you see. Aye.
Okay, we did extra cheese slice jokes to make up for the fact that we couldn't do mall cop jokes. We're gonna move on to the next suggestion now.
Stocking stuffers.
Stocking stuffers.
Check it out. 185 stocking stuffers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve you here. You've just been behaving so badly this year. And the 185 stocking stuffers are like, oh man, that's cool.
A 185 stocking stuffers walk into a bar, and the bartender goes, I'm not serving 185 stocking stuffers here. And the stocking stuffers are like, yeah, you want to take this outside? We can fight in the street. I'll whoop your ass. And the bartender's like, I'm not fighting you guys. You're being dumb. Get out of here. And the stocking stuffers are like, what? You can't handle defeat?
185 stocking stuffers walk into a bar, see, and the stocking stuffers, they go, hi, we'd like a beer. And the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve you. And they're like, fine, we can see that our presence isn't wanted here.
Oh.
Okay, that's all the stocking stuffers then. Now we can move on to the big presents. How about something else, Becca?
A puzzle maker.
A puzzle maker?
Yes.
A device
Okay.
that makes puzzles.
Or a person that makes puzzles.
Okay.
Check it out. 185 Irish puzzle makers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, I can't serve you any drinks here." And the Irish puzzle makers say, "Oh, we came for the dancing. We just want to do a little jigsaw."
185 puzzle makers walk into a bar. The bartender says, whoa, there's a lot of you, so I don't know exactly how to serve all of you, so I'm going to start with the edges.
A thousand puzzle. Oh wait, no. 185 puzzle makers walk into a bar, and they bring with them a 1,000-piece puzzle, and he's like, "Oh man, oh shit." 185. Oh, we're missing one, so we can't serve you. There's only 184. That was the joke.
Okay. 185 puzzle makers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Well, I can serve you drinks, but you also need to have food with it." And so the puzzle makers say, "Sure, I'll have a drink with a Ravensburger."
Nice.
That was a deep cut. All right, let's move on to one more. Or maybe another one if that one doesn't work.
Gravy boats.
Gravy boats.
Our audience is in a weird mood.
Our audience is always in a weird mood, and I love it.
Check that. 185 gravy boats walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, I can't serve you gravy boats, not today." And the 185 gravy boats are like, "Man, we only get to come out one day a year."
185 Hungarian gravy boats walk into a bar, see, and the bartender says, "What are you doing here?" And they said, "Oh, we're just stopping in for a drink. We're headed to Turkey."
All right. There you go. That was 185. Thank you for giving me a blackout line, Bill. Zach.
Yeah.
Because of your spectacular puzzle maker joke,
Yes.
I'm gonna need to send you away for a game or for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Everybody say bye to Zach.
As I was
Hi, Zach.
yeah.
To a breakout room where he isn't going to be able to hear us. I'm not punishing Zach for his joke. His joke was freaking hilarious, and we all know it. What's going to happen is Zach is going to be having a press conference, but he doesn't know who he is or the thing that he did. He's announcing something that he did as this character, but he doesn't know who that is or what he did. That's going to be up to the audience to provide, and then we will try and get him to get there just by asking him questions as the press. So Becca, who is Zach tonight?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. And I'm gonna need to Google. I don't know about the rest of you guys. And what exactly did Sarah Michelle Gellar do?
She was bungee jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Jesus. Bungee jumping off Golden Gate. Got it. All right, gentlemen. Do we have this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let us recap for the audience's pleasure. Zach was
Sarah
bungee
Michelle
jumping off-
Gellar bungee jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge.
yes. Okay. Here comes Zach right now.
Hello. Thank you for coming to my press conference. Just right off the bat, I'd like to say that I'm proud of what I did. I'd do it again, and no one could change my mind about that fact. So, but if you have any questions about it, I'd be happy to answer them. Yes, Blake.
I just wanted to know, did you do a lot of physical training before you did this? Because you're looking especially buffy.
Oh yes, I did lots of free weights, and I practiced my stabbing motions like this, ha 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 ha, and I did it under the cover of nightfall. So I practiced with my eyes closed. Stab, stab, gotcha. I would say, yes, molto mio.
Yes, with Entertainment Weekly. Now we know what you did, but do you know what I did last summer?
I mean, yeah, we got together and we went to an old cabin, and we decided to get into a fight and split up to different areas of the place to be very vulnerable. Yes, Bill.
Yeah, Wilson Wallace Wanger from the Royal Gazette. What's it like being married to a prince? What's it like being a prince, technically?
Well, it's not as easy as you think. Yes, you get lots of fame and there's some fortune, but you don't get a lot of privacy, and everyone is talking bad about your mom, and the king's trying to kill you all the time.
I mean, I know you didn't take his last name, but you're still technically married to a prince. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Well,
For a while, I was a prince, but then I married a prince.
well, technically a Prince Junior.
Yeah, technically.
Ooh.
Technically a princess, Prince Junior.
Oh, okay. Yes, Bill.
Would you say that you do things ever with cruel intentions? I mean, is that ever your goal?
Sometimes I wake up and I'm just so mad, I want to kill someone. But do I always act on that? No. Maltomia.
Speaking of killing someone, most of the time, people who assassinate, who are well-known assassins, go by 3 names. Is that why you go by 3 names, or is it just part of your stage persona?
Is that why I go by 3 names?
Yeah.
Well, when you're talking to Freddie Prince Jr., yeah, it's part of the persona. It
Well,
also
I
is my
thought you were
name.
married to Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, that was I'm often confused about who I am and who I am married to. It started off, I was married to that person, then I was that person. You know, when you get married, it's like you're the same person. So, yes, Steve.
You have a very unique last name. There are some other notable people that share a last name with you. Would you happen to be related to Ross and Rachel? I'm sorry, Ross and Monica.
The Gellers, Sarah Michelle Geller. That's my name. Freddie Prince Jr., Sarah Michelle Geller. The names, the 3 names. You really keyed into something there, Motomil. It's I'm Sarah Michelle Geller. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. Bill.
And is it true that Lights by Journey is your favorite song? I know you sing that in karaoke a lot, or so I've heard.
It's a really good song. It's Lights by Journey. It's a good song. I sometimes I hum it to myself, so I'm kind of don't know the lyrics, but I hum it all the time.
Okay.
Steve, yes.
So this thing that you did you do it like while you were doing it, were there lots of ups and downs along the way?
Oh, there was ups, there was downs, there was loop-de-loops, there was sudden drops, there was a tick, tick, tick as we went up, and a screaming, bloody murder as we went down. Yes, Bill.
And what did it take? How were you able to bounce back to your old form?
took a lot of elastic and a lot of chutzpah. I bounced right back and got on the saddle, got on the ride, as it were. Yes, Steve.
I think you should go with Matt.
Oh, Maltomil, yes.
Yeah. I was wondering. I mean, this activity, it originated in New Zealand. So, did you try it out there before you did it at the location that you did it at?
Oh, well, you know me, Sarah Michelle Gellar. I like to do a lot of base jumping and bungee diving off of high cliffs. Lots of ups and downs for me. Yes, Steve.
So it was an unusual location to try bungee jumping. Did you have to go in front of the government, like the full house, to get permission to do this?
Oh man, I'm Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I have lots of money, so I could pay the government to be able to bungee jump off the White House or the Pentagon. Yes, Multimeal. Blake. Sorry.
Wait, so you've also done this at the White House and the Pentagon?
Yes,
And then
yes,
sometimes
I'm an expert.
to do this on all the great landmarks of the country? And if so, I'm curious why you chose the one to start with that you did, but you don't have to answer now. You could leave us in suspension.
Oh, okay. Yes, Bill.
What do you say to critics who argue that what you did and where you did it was a bridge too far?
Well, I say to them, my name is Sarah Michelle Gellar. I'm really rich. I have ties with the government, especially the government in Santa Fe. And I bungee jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. Is that all the questions?
It's good that you can admit it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'll do it again because I'm Sarah Michelle Gellar. 3 names. Gotta watch out for me.
All right, Miss Michelle Gellar, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye, Sarah.
All right, everybody at home, give a round of applause. That's really, really hard to do. We're going to move on to a game called Flip the Channel. And what's going to happen is you're going to see 4 players on your screen in a nice little box. I forgot to set this up, though, so I'm just going to... Let's do it this way, and then that way, and then that way. And then you should be seeing 4 players above me in the set list.
Yeah.
No? What? Oh, well, once the set list and my video go away, you'll see 4 things. There we go. Now you should be seeing 4 videos with Blake and Matt at the top and Bill and Zach below. If that's the case, so what's going to happen is whoever is at the top of the window is going to be the players doing the scene at that moment, and I am going to yell either channel up or channel down and shuffle them through. So for example, we'll have Blake and Matt in one scene. I'll say channel up, it'll switch to Zach and Blake. Then I'll say channel up and it's Bill and Zach. Channel up again, Matt and Bill. Channel up one more time, it's Blake and Matt. That's the way Flip the Channel works. So I'm going to get inspiration for each of those 4 scenes. So for Blake and Matt, Becca, what is a word of inspiration?
Rocking chair.
Rocking chair. Okay, channel up. For Zach and Blake?
Corned beef.
Corned beef.
Corned beef.
Channel up. For Bill and Zach?
Train conductor.
Train conductor. Channel up. And for Matt and Bill?
Sloth.
Sloth. Okay, now we will go through and recap. So Matt and Bill, your suggestion was?
Sloth.
Sloth.
Channel down.
Train conductor.
Train conductor.
Channel down.
Corned beef.
Corned beef.
And channel down.
Rocking.
Rocking chair.
And we'll start with rocking chair.
Grandpa, just no. You don't need to move. I'll do the work for you. But all we have are the downy sheets. We don't for all of the dust bunnies. How should we take care of that attic?
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll whittle a duster for you.
You could do that?
Damn straight, I can whittle anything. I wasn't the champion whittler back in 1938 for nothing.
What? You weren't? Mom just said that you didn't do anything worthwhile. I didn't know you actually could do stuff.
Your mother likes to talk bad about me. I accomplished plenty of things back in 1938.
Yeah, like the war and stuff, or what? What'd you do?
That too. I won the war too.
You won the war?
I did. I whittled a truce.
Channel up.
Hi, Tito. You are a special young lad. I've got something for you. Hi, Tito. It's something from me to you. Corned beef stew.
I was told there was gold in the pot at the end of the rainbow, not corned beef stew.
Oh no. Too many colonizers came and took our gold. So we have corned beef stew. Hi, Detroit. From me to you, corned beef stew.
Oh,
Channel up.
Say now, Sonny, looks like this might be your first time on a train.
Yes, train man. Can I blow the train horn?
You absolutely can. You know, you look so important. I think I'm going to nickname you Captain.
Ooh, yeah. Captain. That is my name. That is my name.
You sure look official.
Hey, train guy. I'm 5.
Yes, and what a big 5 you are, Captain.
My
Now,
dad
why don't
said,
you come up with me up front, and you can blow the horn, and what do you say?
don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. My dad said I can do it.
Oh, why are you blowing raspberries on me, Captain?
Channel
You
up.
only just
That's how you blow the train.
Not doing it. Not doing it.
Why not?
I did the dishes the last 2 weeks. You've seen the chart.
I know, it says I'm supposed to do dishes this week. But I'm so tired after these long work days. You know, looking for employment's really hard.
Yeah, that 20 minutes you spend looking for jobs online. Oh, and it's so tiring spending 4 hours playing Call of Duty.
You would be surprised. My thumbs hurt after a long day of Call of Duty.
Yeah, oh, okay, sure, but you don't need 4 hours. You could take 1 hour out of that.
Yeah, but you know what the Beatitudes say? Blessed be the slothful. Huh? Right?
What?
You don't want to work too hard. Sunday is the day of work. Every other day is the day of rest, if I understand it correctly.
What church do you go to?
Church of Gunter.
Channel up.
Well, I mean, this is a real cool treaty, Grandpa. And like, I can see how it could stop the Nazis, but I don't think it's going to stop the bullies in the schoolyard.
Oh, no, 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 no. I need to whittle you something else to stop the bullies in the schoolyard.
Well, what, like a shiv that I can just,
Oh, no, 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 no. That's far too violent for you.
or like a bat. You can will me a bat and then it can just boom, boom.
Nope.
Ooh,
Here's
ooh,
what I
like a
put-
slingshot. What are you
Nope.
gonna whittle me?
I whittled you a kazoo.
What?
Everybody likes a kazoo.
It's okay.
See? Nobody
Yeah,
could
it's
pick on-
cool.
Nobody could pick on you now.
Channel up.
How do you like me stew there, son?
You know, it was really, really good, actually.
Oh, thank you. You're a kind, kind boy.
Well, I'm not just a kind boy. I'm a kind boy whose father is a famous restaurateur.
Ooh, a famous restaurateur, you say?
Yes, and I'm sure he would love to serve your authentic corned beef stew.
Oh, glory be in the Gora. I'm going to be a big restaurateur.
You just have to sell us the rights to the recipe.
What now?
Channel up.
So now, Captain, I don't want to tell you what to do, but
You say I could blow the horn or not?
yeah, but you see, I still have to do my job. What am I going to get paid for otherwise?
What do you think? You just do it because you like it. That's what I do. I'm 5. I do things because I like them, not because I get paid for it. Unless you're
Yeah,
paying
well,
for me.
But your
You
heart
pay
is
me to
pure.
do stuff?
But your heart is pure. I'm just a greedy bastard, son.
It sounds like you're paying me to blow your horn.
Channel down.
I don't know. I don't know about selling you the rights to me stew. Can't you just hire me? Can I just work for you and the secret will still be mine? I work real hard. Look at me. I'm spry old man.
I'm sure you do. We might be able to hire you. I'll just here. I'm gonna take a picture.
Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing
Sending a
with that
text
little
to my
box?
dad. Sending a
What?
text to my dad to see if he wants to hire you.
A text to your dad.
Yeah.
Do you need me to send it in the mail?
I said he's going to need 3 references. Do you have professional references?
The Fae have had my stew. The fairies living in the fields, they like it. And the king has had my stew. And all the lords and ladies, they like my stew too.
Curiosity, what year is it?
The year is 1541 in the year of our Lord.
Holy shit.
You
Somehow
traveled
time
under me
travel.
bridge, my time bridge. Ooh, you're a fancy future man.
This is brilliant. I'm going to find the best recipes ever in the past.
Yes, yes. Wow. Take me to the future, fancy future man.
I don't know if you can do
Toy.
it, but okay.
Tune in next week when we take a leprechaun to the future.
Yeah.
Captain blackmails a train conductor.
Had to bail on that scene in a big hurry.
Yeah, good
All
call.
right, Captain. All right, you guys are in luck because we are the only troop right now online that does the hoedown. And I am so glad I don't have to do this week. I just put it in the set list, so they have to do it. So what's going to happen is we are going to get a suggestion from the audience of, I believe I asked Becca to ask you for a place that you need to buy tickets to get into.
The Price is Right.
Huh. You guys are going to be doing a Price is Right hoedown. And if it goes either way, we're getting sued. If it goes well, if it goes badly, either way, we're getting sued. But hey, Drew Carey, if you see this, give us a shout out on Twitter or something. That'd be awesome. Speaking of social media, if you feel so inclined, you're watching us on Facebook right now. Make sure you like our page on Facebook. You can like us on Twitter. Sometimes we do stuff over there. We're also on Instagram. Sometimes we post things there. Like us on all three of those. We're not on Snapchat because, we're not 14 years old. We are, however, on Patreon, and our Patreon subscribers have access to some behind the scenes kind of videos. We've got lip syncs up there from back when we did this live in person. So for like $5 a month, you can help support us and keep us doing this online. Because I think this is week 37 now that we've been doing this in this post-pandemic world. And we are doing this every week, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. We have been on here for 37 weeks. So if you want to help us out, subscribe to our Patreon, share this video with some friends of yours, like us on Facebook, watch our videos on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, and most of that is free and takes no time and very little obligation, and it helps us out more than we can even ever express. And by the look on everybody's faces, it seems I've vamped long enough for them to think of good rhymes. So we are going to go ahead with a Price is Right hoedown.
Let me tell you something kind of tame. It's about the time I went on the show of game. That's the place where I want to go, where we can all play Plingo.
I've always dreamed of being a big star, of heading out west and trying to win a car. But just when I started to scratch that game show itch, that's when Barker tells me the price is wrong, bitch.
Who wanted to go to the Price is Right? That line, it was long. I waited in the audience for long. And I didn't get on, but my buddy did. He's cooler because he had his dog spayed and neutered.
Well, I went on the Price is Right, and it was kind of scary. Under those bright lights right next to Drew Carey, I made a slip up that made Drew Carey scowl. He asked what I would bid. I tried to buy a vowel. Tried to buy a vowel.
All right, we got through hoedown. Yay! Great job, guys. Like I said, I'm really glad I didn't have to do that. All right, this next game is called Inner Thoughts, and it's for Matt and Bill. So Blake and Zach can go ahead and take a break. Much well-earned break. So Inner Thoughts, what's going to happen is throughout this scene, every once in a while, you're going to see this pop up on the set list. This image right that image right there. And Becca didn't know I was going to do that. It's okay. That image right there. Whenever during the scene that image pops up, they have to step to the camera and confess what's going on in their brains throughout, in their characters' minds throughout this scene. Okay, that makes sense. So for the inspiration for this scene, I asked Becca to get a location.
You're on a limo ride, possibly looking at Christmas lights.
You're on a limo ride, possibly looking at Christmas lights. So something to do with limos, something to do with Christmas lights. Okay?
Good evening, sir. I'm here to give you a ride to show you around the town and squire you around, show you Christmas lights and all the beautiful scenes on this wonderful wintry night. Mm.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad you showed up on time. I mean,
Yes.
since I purchased 2 tickets, and I'm just one, can I get another ride another time?
Oh, no, no. What I usually do with people in this kind of situation is suggest they pick up someone on the street. Doesn't matter who, but you can find a date. This accent here is totally an affectation, but people trust a British limo driver. They don't trust someone sounding vaguely Midwestern. They will trust a British limo driver, and all that stuff I just made up. But my job is boring, and I want some excitement. That's why I encourage people to just pick up somebody on the street. Doesn't matter who. So you see, it's, the 2 tickets are only for tonight only. Sorry.
Oh, but you said you could find me a date?
Well, you will find a date, but I think that could be part of the charm, part of the adventure, you know, just squire you around. I'll be your wingman. It'll be wonderful.
Okay, well, yeah, let's bring me along. Okay, I mean, in actuality, I didn't have a specific date in mind because I've been sort of stalking this guy. I know that he's a limo driver, and I thought he was sort of cute, and I thought maybe, he would be my date. So if things go well, yeah, what's your favorite place that you like to go?
Oh, well, you new in town? I like to go to the Beef House. The Beef House, it's the finest steakhouse in town. You know the one.
You seem like a man who likes his meat.
Yes,
You like putting meat in your mouth?
I love to put meat in my mouth. Yes, it's one of the great joys in life. The wetter, the better, in my mind. You see, I like a good tender piece of meat. If he's giving me a choice, I mean, yeah, hell yeah. The thing is, what he doesn't know is I always make the client buy. So I tell him about this really nice steakhouse because I do like a good piece of meat. And yeah, so anyway, that's why you and I should go there for dinner first. And there's lots of cougars in the bar that we can maybe find you a date for your other ticket.
I mean, we could just have some drinks, me and you. I mean, we'll lubricate our throats a little bit and then get some meat in our mouth. See, now this is going perfectly because I think that this place that he's going to take me to, I know the bartender there, and they make them extra strong for me. So I think that yeah, well, I would love that meat place.
Well, now that's very flattering, and I would surely like to be your wingman, but I can't have too many drinks. I'll accept as much meat in my mouth as you want to put there, but I cannot get too drunk because after all,
no, yeah, I understand. Yeah, maybe just I'm fine. Yeah, you only need to have whatever you want, but I'm going to stuff you with meat. Okay, I know that you can handle your meat.
Yeah, I do have a big appetite. I am rather large, as you can see, and
large and in charge.
Guests don't typically pay for dinner, but I think I can make an exception in this case because if it looks good, I want it in my mouth. So that's that's how I like to operate as a rule.
So did you want appetizers too? I mean, I can get those too. We could get some jalapeno poppers or some mushrooms. I mean,
yes,
that's
I like
pretty well. I just want to see you doing stuff.
Bread. Yes, I think all of that is good. They have a wonderful sweet potato. I am going to absolutely take this guy for all he's worth. I can't believe my luck. A $200 meal, and I don't even have to drive around and just slurp down Manhattans all night long. And, just got to kind of play along. So anyways, yes, that sounds good. And then we can find you a cougar at the bar. I mean, if that's what you're into. Or,
You know what?
you know,
That can be a second thought. I mean, if it, okay, maybe I'll just sort of hint at the cougar. Yeah, we can, just see what's there. But hey, dinner's on me.
yes, that sounds wonderful. That's exactly what I had in mind. I mean, I don't want to.
Dinner's on me, and the ride's on you.
Deal. That's a deal. That sounds like a deal.
Oh, yes.
We have made a love connection. One of them doesn't know about it though. Hopefully after that driver finds out the way his night's gonna end, everything is copacetic. That's a weird segue into our next game, which is called Sex with Me. What's gonna happen is we're gonna take suggestions from the chat and tell us how sex with us is like those suggestions. Becca, what is a suggestion we can start with?
Lighter fluid.
Sex with me is like lighter fluid. If you get it on your hand, it's gonna burn.
Sex with me is like lighter fluid. You have to get your wood wet before you start a flame.
Sex with me is like lighter fluid. If you're the kind of person that puts it in your mouth, you probably also swallow swords.
Okay, I can see nobody's going after that. So let's get another one.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Sex with me is like peanut butter and jelly. It's time.
Sex with me is like peanut butter and jelly. It'll be over in a jiffy.
Sex with me is like peanut butter and jelly. It's not allowed at the preschool. It's not. No.
No. Bad.
Verboten. All right, let's get another one since Matt keeps breaking the game.
Sneezing.
Sex with me is like sneezing. I choose you.
Sex with me is like sneezing. I like to finish in a tissue.
Oh, this is
Right. Well, we are not going to get funnier than that.
No.
We're going to end sex with me right there. We'll finish our Okay, we've got time for one final game and then we will let you get on with your evenings. But I wanted to take a second to thank everybody for joining us tonight and remind you that we do this every Wednesday starting at 7 p.m. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your grandparents that aren't afraid of the word fuck.
Or tissues.
Or finishing in tissues for that matter. We are uncensored, we're unrehearsed, we're unrefined, we're unprov, and we do this because we love to do it and we love to do it for you. But without you guys, we can't really do this. So the more of you there are, the better we become. So share this with everybody, build the audience. Let's make this just like the biggest weekly event of everybody's weeks. Yes, it would be awesome. So thank you guys for all your support these last 37 weeks. Here's to eventually being in person and seeing your smiling faces again sometime. But for now, we are more than happy to bring this show to you every week until we can do it in person again. But I need, who's staying for this? We didn't decide that.
I'll stay.
Okay, well, I need one of you to make a decision.
Go ahead,
I'll
Bill.
stay.
Okay, Bill's gonna stay. So that means that Blake and Matt and Zach are going to head off to a soundproof breakout room because there has been a murder! And that's where everybody goes.
Ooh.
Ah, okay, Matt finally left. Okay, but they're not going to know what the occupation of the deceased was, where, the who, what, where, the location of the murder, the occupation of the deceased, or the weapon that was used to kill him. I'm out of practice. I haven't done this very much. That's going to be up to you guys to provide to Bill. Bill will then provide that using only mime and gibberish to the first detective that comes in. They will then provide it to the next detective, who will provide it to the next detective, et cetera, et cetera. And by the end of it, hopefully we will have gotten 100% correct. And I doubt it, because you guys are a clever, snarky audience, and you're going to make this hard for us. I know it. Okay, what was the location of this murder?
A balcony.
A balcony. Okay. What was the occupation?
Grocery store bagger.
And the weapon?
Whoopie pie.
A whoopie pie. All right, Bill, would you care to recap, please?
Yes, the murder took place on a balcony. The occupation was a grocery store bagger, and the murder weapon was a whoopie pie.
Well, so far so good. Let's get the first detective in here and see how this goes. Everybody at home, yell with me. First detective, come back.
Yeah, zabba 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 wabba, zabba zabba.
Double bro bringa.
Yeah, zabba wabba 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 wabba. Zip, zip, zip. Zabba zabba zabba. Zabba zabba. Zabba zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Wabba wabba wabba.
Zabba wabba. Zabba
Zabba zabba. He's a zabba 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 zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba 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 zabba.
Zabba dee.
Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba zabba. So wow wow this is wow. So wow wow wow.
Zabba dee zabba zabba.
Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba zabba zabba. Ah yeah, zabba 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 zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba zabba zabba. Ding.
Zabba zabba zabba.
Zabba zabba zabba. Zabba zabba zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba zabba zabba. Zabba zabba zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba zabba zabba. Ah, zabba zabba zabba. Ding. And then zabba 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 zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba zabba.
Zabba zabba.
Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba zabba. Zabba zabba. Zabba zabba.
Yeah, zabba blah, blah, blah.
Wow, bang chicka bang wow. Wow.
Blah, blee. Yeah,
Zabba
woo.
zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Zabba 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 zabba. Ding.
Cha, 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 cha.
Okay, there is a deceased detective on the stage, so we are going to need another one. So everybody yell with me as I type second detective. Everybody yell with me, second detective, come back. How do you think they're doing so far? Leave it in the comments.
Zobadiba Brongo.
Ah, taboo. Lotaba.
The Zofodi Brogity. Oh, Vavada, Vavasavada, Vavava, Vadiva.
Oh,
Oh, Zava, Vadava.
yeah, Zabra.
Oh, Zava. Ah.
Zabu?
Oh, Zabru, Branga, the Bringa, Frank, Ram, Bambadamfa, Frank, From Vadiva, Frank, Za.
Ah,
Wrong. Wrong. Zuba baba.
what is that about? Wrong.
Wrong. Zaba.
Oh, Daba. Yeah.
Zaba.
Oh.
Zaba. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Zovo. Tick. Oh, hot.
Oh, Daba.
Oh.
Okay, we have another deceased detective, so we need another one to replace him. As I type third detective, everybody at home yell with me, third detective, come back. And also, keep leaving it in the comments. How do you think they're doing? They're gonna get 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3? Who knows?
Ah, Daba. 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 Oh. Daba. Daba. Oh. Daba. Dua. Oh. Daba.
That's about it. No, Baba.
Daba. Daba. Ding dong.
It's about it. It's about it. Come on. Blue.
Yeah, Daba.
There is it about.
So many deceased detectives, so many. All right. I can't see the comments, so I don't know how you guys did, but I watched what they did, and I've got a good idea. Okay, in the order that you guys came back, Matt, what was the location of this murder?
It was a walk-in shower.
It was not a walk-in shower. Blake, what was the location?
Oh, I believe it was definitely a balcony.
Oh my God, it was a balcony.
Ah.
That's awesome. Okay, Matt, what was the occupation?
Specifically a Grubhub delivery driver.
It was not a Grubhub delivery driver. Blake, what was the occupation?
Then I'll go with Bite Squad.
It was not a Bite Squad delivery driver. Zach, what was the occupation?
It was a bike courier, a courier of different kinds of packages.
It was not a courier of different kinds of packages or bikes. Bill, what was it?
It was a grocery store bagger.
Grocery store.
I threw everyone off with the cart shopping experience.
Okay. Matt, what was the weapon?
The weapon was a turducken.
No, it was not. Blake, what was the weapon?
I'm gonna go with a stuffed turkey.
It was not a stuffed turkey. I see why you get that though. It was not a stuffed
It was two
What was
words.
the-
It was 2 words. Sex turkey. It was a sex turkey. Turkey.
See, that was my other.
The,
It was
Those-
not a sex turkey. But
Wait.
Jesus Christ, is everybody watching this going to get weird ads for the next week on Facebook?
Oh, man.
Hey, Wish, are you listening? You need to advertise sex turkeys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bill, what was the weapon?
Whoopie pie.
It was a whoopie pie. Whoopie pie
That's
to
what I was
turducken,
thinking.
which was my favorite part of the week. And it's only Wednesday.
You know,
That was our show. My God, it's all done. Only 11 minutes over. Not bad. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for joining us every week. Like I said, share this, like and comment on this video. If you're not watching it live, you can come watch us every Wednesday, 7 p.m. These videos stay up on our Facebook page. They also get posted in a couple of days over on our YouTube, so you can subscribe over there. We also post some videos over there every once in a while that aren't an hour and 10 minutes long. So you can just take little morsels, take little bites of that sex turkey. Once again, your performers for this evening have been Bill.
Yay!
Up for Bill. Keep it going for Blake.
Yay!
Everybody dance in your houses for Zach.
Oh, hello, hello.
We got Matt Alto coming to you from the submarine again.
Happy birthday, sis!
Ah,
ah,
and the lovely and talented Becca has been interacting with you in the comments. Thank you.
hey.
My name is Steve. I've been your host. We will see you next week. Thanks again. Bye, everyone.
Bye, bye.
There's music. There's music.
Now, when you take me to the future, do I have to pack a bag?
I can give you a time machine.
Can't stop Farmington.
It's not gonna stop the bullies, though.
What do I need to bring to the future? Just me and God.
On aboard.
You know, it's not easy to whittle a flux capacitor.
Oh, I didn't know you had to build with a time machine.